Welcome to Kickbackgames. My name is Jay. It is July 13th, 2018. To my left.
Monye.
To my front.
B.
That's gay, Paul.
That was gay. I'm sorry.
Oh, and I'm here, P. Hey,
Yeah, we waiting for you, bro.
Like my mic is mad quiet.
I mean, the joint really not that quiet, bro.
I mean, if you can hear me, it's cool.
How's everyone's week?
Feel like I'm good. Regular week.
Man, regular
It's a week, bro. It's a week.
Yeah.
Kind of light on content in terms of news. I mean, we're kind of introducing movies and shows now. Anime,
Nerd culture.
Nerd
culture in its whole. I think that's what we should be talking about.
All right.
I'm cool with it.
So let's go ahead and start off with our first segment. What are you guys playing?
Oh, I'll start off.
Go ahead.
I'll start off.
Excited.
I was obviously I had to get my Overwatch fix, but other than that, Trials Fusion. I've been playing that, and I've been spanking every single one of y'all, especially you, Peyton.
You haven't played me. You haven't played me.
No, because I'm talking about the ghosts on there. I'm smashing everybody on there.
I haven't played on PS.
Everybody. I'm looking and I'm like, oh, everybody about to take this L.
But I haven't played on PS4 though.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
No. But what I'm saying is my ghost is not on there, so let me spank your ass. No homo.
Go ahead.
No homo.
Real quick,
Run it.
It's too late for that. It's
He's like,
I didn't know this was a thing. So
no, I was smacking everybody. You weren't the only one that was taking L's. Everybody was taking L's.
Don't worry.
Oh no,
don't worry. I'm coming.
Best believe.
Pause.
Best believe, bro. Nobody.
What else you been playing, Doc?
That and just Call of Duty like last week.
Yo, we need to play, man. Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I'm really
we should.
into Call of Duty.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead,
should.
run it, bro.
You guys play normal or hardcore?
Either or is fine.
Okay.
I just want to play, bro.
I prefer hardcore.
I just want to play.
I know you prefer hardcore. I could have guessed that.
Yeah.
Pause.
Mr. Siege.
Twitch.
Pause.
You know.
You play hardcore? Pause.
No, see, well, it might be a pause. It could be.
Just
What about you,
What you playing? It's 2K.
Well,
besides 2K?
you get your VC, bro. You get your VC.
You know, I haven't. When I'm playing 2K, I'm not playing.
You don't play
my player because my player fucked my personal skills up because I had that.
That guy
down.
like,
I had that difficult settings down so I could just get more VC and blow through my stuff. So now I've been playing a game and trashing people in the actual game with the Celtics going crazy. All right, but I've really been playing Black Ops 3.
Did we talk about that whole switch as far as the roster change?
I've been playing Black Ops 3.
I've never played with y'all, and I'm always on.
I did a couple team death matches with Tone. We did some zombie shit, but I've also been playing.
Well, just come back to basketball real quick. The East.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I was playing Black Ops 3 like 2 days ago.
What are you talking about? I was literally on like 2 days ago.
I was on 2 days ago, and I didn't see no one, bro.
I think I played.
I play at night,
It
though.
might have been last weekend, bro, because I hit y'all. I hit y'all in the chat. I'm like, yo.
You're right. You did.
You don't hit me on the chat.
He did.
Dog,
He did.
we
He hit the
hit
whole
you-
chat.
the whole chat.
I'm joking. That was a joke.
And y'all, nobody responded.
Oh, that's because I think I was still out of town at that time.
Nobody responded. No, you might have been out of town, but nobody really responded. So, I mean, Tone has responded eventually.
Yeah. You did it the night that I was flying back in.
So Tom was like, yo, we can run it up a little later today. And I ended up playing with him later.
Oh, when everybody was talking about it, when it was getting on, I just laughed because I was like, I knew 3/4 of y'all niggas is not actually getting on.
I was on.
Yo, so I got a question about 2K.
What's that?
When you play my player, I'm not gonna play this, but I'm just asking. Do you play only as your person, or the computer is controlling the?
It's called my player.
The computer is playing as every other member of your team. But once you win, like once you go through your first season or second season, you get to manipulate your lineup.
Okay.
Depending on your position.
Yeah, so when you get put on the bench, you're put on the bench until you're back in.
Yeah, but not only that, but when you actually start winning, when you go through your first season, you can decide who you want to play more minutes with you because there's certain players that I didn't want playing like for me.
Right.
So
what position you play?
I was a point guard.
Yeah,
I need the ball in my hand the whole time.
You can't do that if you pick any other position.
All right.
What you mean?
If you pick, you can't pick who. You can't decide who's on.
I
the
was about to say, I don't think I've ever do that.
I'm not outside my first season though, so
That's
maybe
why
you're
you
right.
haven't finished your I'm on like my third or fourth season. My dude got like 4 rings. I'm just running through
Squeeze me.
92 overall over
here.
here. You know what the fuck going on.
The reason I asked in response to your smart ass remark, we got EA FIFA. you can play as either the team or by yourself. So that's why I asked.
Yeah, they used to do that on Madden. So when your guy wasn't on the field, you played as the whole team. But
in FIFA, do you do anything special other than when you're playing, like anything outside of the actual game?
What do you mean?
As far as
training,
walking,
practice.
Training, yeah, training, practice. In between each game, you have circuits that you have to do, like dribbling or goal.
Yeah.
So no, like actual weightlifting or nothing like that?
No.
I mean, they only really.
It's just the point system.
They just now incorporated that into the 2K thing, and it's not like what you think.
Nah, they've been doing practice for
what I'm talking about. I'm talking about weightlifting.
Oh, weightlifting.
Like,
that's
the whole how they have the hub and everything like that.
This is the first game for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I think my player got my skills messed up. But it was also I used to be super nice in 2K, but it's also because I was playing everybody.
Every week he talks about this.
My console was in the studio. Everybody would come in the studio. You play more people.
Yeah.
So when I just started playing by myself and just playing the computer and playing people on at the playground and shit like that, it was different. I actually had to get on the game and get nice again. So for anybody who fucking wants the business, Blanco 87, holla at me. Get trashed. Get crossed over by Kyrie. Get dunked on by Jason Tatum.
That's cool. All right, we heard it. You said the same thing last week.
I always got to put it out
people
there.
People think they listen to the same show.
I got to put it out there. People know exactly.
By the way,
I think we're gonna leave it blast from now on.
Not 5.
So I've been playing. So what I've done is during the week I play Rocket League. Well, that's how it's been.
Of course.
During the week I've been playing. I mean, I've been running it up on the Switch. I'm ranked platinum right now in Rocket League. I think it's 2 more ranks and I'll be max. I'll be the highest. I'll be like legendary or whatever. In 2v2, I've been busting ass.
With the randoms?
Yeah, with randoms.
Oh, damn.
Randoms. I'm not even playing with anybody but people I don't know. But that's the best part about Rocket League is once you know how to play, you know how it's gonna go. And you don't need to really talk to your teammate. You shouldn't have to talk to the person you're playing with. You can just make a move and know that they're going to be somewhere else because, so the way I see it, and I don't know if other people see it this way either, but see it this way too, but if I'm on the other side of the court trying to score, my teammate should be halfway to our goal, watching to see what happens, what I do, what I'm doing.
It's like soccer.
To see what I'm doing with the ball.
They need to advance or fall back.
Yeah. So and the minute that my car turns around and heads back, they should be heading for the ball.
Right.
They should already be.
Right. They should
it's
be.
Like rotation.
They should. You got to rotate properly, and once you know how to rotate, and once your partner's rotating, you see them rotating. You kind of got to like let them do stuff. You'll get on a lot of time with people, and this is for anybody who's playing Rocket League with randoms on 2v2. You're not the only person on the team, man. You gotta let the team play. You gotta let your partner hit the ball. You gotta trust that they're gonna hit the ball. They wouldn't be in 2v2 if they couldn't play. I mean, maybe they are, but I'm platinum, so I'm not in there for no reason.
What about on the Switch?
That's
what you've been playing.
I'm playing that on the Switch. Okay. It's just so much easier to play. I play in bed. I play at work. I play. I walk in the house. I sit down at the kitchen table. My wife Jarek is making dinner, and I just sit there and talk to her and play Rocket League.
I know on consoles and on PC it's 60. Is it 60 frames on Switch or is it 30?
It's probably 30.
Probably 30.
I don't know that anything runs at 60 on Switch.
Hmm.
And on the weekends, I'm playing Assassin's Creed. I do a deep dive for like one day.
Good.
Like I'll spend a whole day. So I'll probably spend Sunday on Assassin's Creed.
Still enjoying it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I still feel the same way I did last week, which is a good. I still feel good about it. But hey, I'm definitely gonna jump on Trials and see what your scores are. See if I can beat them.
Honestly, I did it just to beat you guys. I wasn't like trying to like get the best time.
I've had Black Ops downloaded on my console, Black Ops 3. So
yeah,
I've had it.
I didn't know you guys were playing. So.
Oh yeah, I was fucking up all y'all goes.
What was the question you're gonna ask me?
I was asking what you've been working on.
What you've been playing. Obviously Halo Wars 2 fix right there, and Walking Dead just finished the DLC, the 400 days.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And what else have I been playing?
Nothing else.
I had one more.
I feel you on the Halo though, because you know what? I do that too. So like Rocket League is my fix. Like
Gears 4.
So Rocket League, I get on Rocket League and I play 2 games and I play whatever I'm going to play for the night.
Yeah.
But I have to play Rocket League first. It gets me ready. It gets me ready to play games.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
So like if that's what Halo Wars is for you,
Yeah,
I get
definitely.
it. I get it.
And the other one was
2K is for me.
Okay, I get it.
The other one was Gears 4.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm close to the end.
Man, I need to get back on my Xbox.
You're not gonna do that.
You're not gonna do that.
You're not.
You know, there's nothing I want to play. I mean,
I gotta get on mine too.
None
Like,
of you-
I think I may have played it once.
none of you guys have the car bug like I have the car bug. And the only game I really ever want to play on Xbox is Forza.
And you only want to drift on Forza too.
I really only want to play Forza and
Is
mod
this
my
in the
cars and all that. But
You still got that opener?
it's in the drawer. But it makes me want to do car things in real life, and I'm trying to like it's like a real problem that I have.
Sounds like you need to
I need an
remedy that problem.
I need an intervention.
Yes.
I mean, I'll spend all my money on cars. I have. So like, I try not to feed that demon. Like,
Yeah.
That's cool.
but
Maybe that's what Forza should be then.
But that's-
you're fixed to
actually
modify
get 'em-
cars for
no,
free.
It doesn't. It makes it worse. It makes me want to go
Makes you
do it
wanna
in
do
real
it in
life.
real
Then you should try to change that habit of.
Impossible.
Okay. Well,
I mean, cars are my thing. Like cars. Are
I
like-
understand that, but what I'm saying is, if you say it's impossible, it's going to be impossible.
I mean-
put your mind to it.
I've tried to,
Did you really try?
I mean, I've had it at bay for 6 years. I've not built a car in 6 years. So it's getting to the point where, like, the soda's been shook, and
So it's ready to pop.
someone's been shaking the shit out of this soda for 6 years, and the cap's barely holding on.
Damn.
It's barely holding
That
on.
bad.
Yeah, I mean, after the wedding, like, Jericho was like, it's like, what's the one thing you want to do when the wedding's over and we're done all this planning and spending all this money?
I don't know why she even asked.
I want to make my car louder and faster, or I'm going to buy a project car and start building a car. Like, that's the first thing I'm going to do.
First thing I'm gonna do next year is get a Mustang.
Hey, do it.
Well, you should. I think we should do that now.
All right, let's
There's limited time availability.
You talking about the
the
one
800.
before Supercharger?
the 800 one.
800.
When they called me. We'll talk about another.
Oh,
That's not what this is about.
Yeah,
okay.
we're not talking about this. It's not
moving
a car
on.
podcast. Let's hit that.
Oldie but goodie.
It's killing me.
Oldie but goodie.
I'll start off again.
He came this week with fucking hits.
Fire.
Goddamn hits, fire, all
All
type
right.
of shit.
Burnout.
Which one?
PlayStation 2.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a right answer to this too.
There is a
No,
right answer.
why am I like blacking out? What the takedown?
Yes,
Takedown.
that was the right answer.
Takedown.
That was the right answer.
Take that man.
That was the right answer.
Wow,
Yeah.
Burnout was a fun game, bro.
Burnout was super
That was
fun.
Burnout 3 takedown.
Burnout
Just trying
was
to
a
rack
fun
up
game.
them
Just
points.
crashing shit.
Yeah.
Just
the
crash.
most chaos you could.
How many?
make,
Can you
bro.
blow your car up more?
How
blow
what
the car
else
up
can
the
you blow up along the way?
Man, and you like crash your car super far, and you find some like gas tanks. Like, oh man, there's gas tanks over here, and blow your car back over there.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that was one of the older games that was running at 60 too.
Man,
On PS2. That's hard to do.
Dude, that was
Paradise was fire too.
I have it on.
I didn't play
on
Paradise.
360.
Paradise was fire.
It was free for a month, and I never really got on it though.
Yeah, back PS3. Yeah, PS3, Xbox. It's fire. I fucked with it. What about you? B? You got an oldie but goodie?
Come back to me. I'll be the last one.
I got one. When you said that, it reminded me of. Can I throw two?
I threw two
Sure.
last week.
So my first one would
Just
be.
don't make it 3.
It's just 2. It's just 2 this time. Maybe 3 next week. My first one would be Stuntman.
Oh, I remember reading that in the magazine. I can't remember which magazine, but
I love games like that, and it's gonna show that I love games like that because for my next game, Spy Hunter.
Oh, Spy Hunter.
I
hated Spy Hunter because it was so difficult, man.
I beat the shit out of Spy Hunter. I beat the shit out of both. 2 or 3.
Wasn't there one with a rock in it?
That might have been a movie,
That was a movie.
but it was a game first.
Oh,
Man, I beat the shit out of Spy Hunter. Man, that car could do everything.
yeah.
you play Spot? You don't even know what Spot Hunter is.
I didn't play Spot.
You don't even know what it is.
I had a sheltered childhood.
Oh, young ass. Don't even know what Spot Hunter is?
He said sheltered childhood.
I had a sheltered childhood.
It's an old game. It's an old, like, I mean.
That's a GameCube game back in the day.
Man.
And I'm already thinking about my next oldie but goodie.
What was that game we used to play that you hated?
Next week. Write it down before you forget.
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
Okay.
I'm not going to
It was the
Was it a sports game or a
it was a top-down shooter. And this is how. So I've always loved top-down, like, tower defense type games. It was a top-down shooter, and it was like futuristic LA. It was destroyed, and we were like police cars that could transform.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of that game. I know what you're talking
Every
about.
time I'd be like, Brandon, please, let's play. Please.
Which one?
Please. It was a game. I don't even know what it was called. But it was a top-down shooter.
We were like police cars, and then you could turn
police cars that could turn into robots.
Turn into robots and shit.
And it was just police cars that could turn into robots?
Yeah, but it was like me versus him, so we would have to like traverse the map and then find each other and kill each other, and I would just relentlessly kill him over and over and over and over.
So police officers killing each other?
Police officer robots.
Yeah, police on police crime. All right,
it's like little gun.
I got my joint. All right, the first one I got two. First one is gonna be Urges. I don't know if you guys ever played.
I don't know what that is.
Urges is like
Cloud Strike.
It was like
a fighter.
Yeah, it was like a fighter with like mad Nintendo. Was it just? It was Nintendo characters.
No, it was Final Fantasy characters.
It was Final Fantasy characters. No, there was not just that.
Cloud was the only Final Fantasy character.
No, they had like Charlie on there. They had a couple other people on there. Urges was a very fun game, bro. Look it up. Urges was crazy fun.
With that one. Sorry.
You might know what it is. And then my other one, I think I'll go ahead and say Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2.
Okay.
Budokai 2.
Somebody else said that. That was you, wasn't it?
Budokai.
No, because that was on your top 5.
Budokai 2 wasn't the best Dragon Ball Z game that came out of the like when they started putting out games again from like the PS2 on up. But I was insane at that point. Like it was crazy. I was crazy good at that game. Like, and don't get me wrong, it was a good game, but they incorporated like the vanishing behind the characters and all the different forms you could transform into, and just a couple of different. And they kind of incorporated flight in there a little bit, and they're just kind of getting you ready for Tenkaichi. But I was insanely good at that game. Insanely. It wasn't Nintendo characters.
I doubt it.
No, it. Tekken characters, Final Fantasy characters. There's some Dead or Alive characters, Ninja Gaiden characters.
That game was fun,
man.
We were on some shit.
Zach Fair was in there. They had Zach in there.
We were on some shit. You guys need to look that game up.
They had Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth, Vincent, Yuffie, and Zach.
Yep.
Wow.
You guys need to check that game out. That game.
You remember Zach?
No, I said the stats. Like
super. And then it had Ken from Tekken.
Yep, they did have
Han
Ken
from Tekken. Prince Doza from Street Fighter.
Yeah, we had these. We paid. We had a lot of like under the radar sleepers that people don't know about, just like the Marvel Nemesis.
Yeah,
like they don't even remember that game.
What you got, Odie Boogity J?
The Book of Games.
Today, I started thinking about Twilight Princess, man.
You talking about some princesses?
Twilight
Princess.
The spiritual successor to Ocarina of Time.
Did not play that game.
One of my...
You didn't play Ocarina of Time?
Probably... He's not a Zelda guy.
Okay.
At all.
Twilight Princess is probably my top 3.
Of... Zelda games?
Yeah.
What's your top 3? Is there a rank? Or just top 3?
I don't know that I could just rank them off the cuff.
All right, so just the fact that how they brought back the Temple of Time, the Sacred Grove when you get
double hook shot,
double hook shot.
That
epic.
Shit was, bro, it made you feel like. Did you play Twilight Princess?
No.
You were like fucking Spider-Man. I mean, just.
Swinging. It wasn't that fast, but yeah.
I mean, it wasn't. It was more like boom,
and then you had to look.
Boom.
Yeah. You had to look.
Boom. It was fire though.
And then the epic. What's that boss called? The skeleton one that you had to use the gear to go around them the whole time. Anyways, it's a huge skeleton of a dragon or dinosaur or something like that, and you use a gear, and the gear attaches onto a track around the arena of where you're fighting that boss, and you got to keep hitting the beast until his like armor breaks, and then you actually can start doing damage to him. So that boss fight was engraved in my head, and then that epic fight with Ganon and Ganondorf was pretty sick.
I lied. I have a number 3. Warriors, come out and play.
Oh my god, this guy.
Did you ever play Warriors on PS2?
Anyways, we're skipping you for number 3. You already had 2, bro.
I was just seeing if anybody else played Warriors. It wasn't really my number 3. You didn't play Warriors? No, I know you didn't play Warriors. I played that.
I didn't play
Left the
Warriors.
house. Warriors was fire.
So moving on to the news, we're gonna go ahead and go with the
Let's do game
news. Let's do game news first.
Game news first. I think we can move out of these. Get out. Okay. Hey,
just to stick with what we know. I mean, we're
make the shots. You brought the show in today.
Bet. All right, so I'm gonna hand it over to whoever put these stories on here because I don't have anything to say about them.
All
right, well, just for
nobody cares.
Yes, there are people that care about.
All right, what is it?
And it's just a quick PSA. Quick PSA. Everybody knew it was coming out.
What's that?
But Monster Hunter gets a PC release date.
Takes you so long to talk
August
about
9th.
stuff. Did you see the other story about Capcom?
Are you talking about the crossover?
It's not a good story about Monster Hunter.
You're gonna have to elaborate more.
They've this kind of goes into what I want to talk about at the end of the show, but their stock price has fallen since Monster Hunter.
Even though Monster Hunter was a huge hit?
Yep. Significantly fallen.
Did they explain why? Did they put any explanation?
So, and this kind of gets into my topic, and I don't really want to talk about it just yet, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to it because I want to talk about it after.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just put you on hold. I'm sorry about that. We'll talk about it a little later.
It's very disrespectful. Anyway, it was just a PSA. I wanted to put it out there because I know there's people that actually wanted to wait instead of playing on PlayStation. They wanted to either they didn't have it on console or they preferred to play on PC.
This next story, it's not really a story. It's just kind of something I saw that was cool. If you guys clicked on this link, I don't know or not, but it's like a side-scrolling, almost Mega Man-esque game. It's coming out on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, I assume. It didn't say for sure, but I assume it's going to be there. But it looked super fun. It looked super fun.
Which one is it?
The second story.
Oh, this has been out for a bit.
It's not out yet. It hasn't come out. It don't come out till the 7th.
I've seen people play it, though.
I mean, it came out on the 7th. I'm sorry. 7th. It comes out on the 7th of August for Switch. No, I don't think it's out for anything yet because I saw it on.
I have seen this, but this shit looks like it's going to be fire, though.
Yeah, don't it?
Yeah.
Unless it was like a beta or something.
Look at his power in his hand.
For people that don't know, because he never really said
it's gonna be hard. It's
Look
gonna
at
be
his
a
power in his
game.
hand. Look at his blade.
Right? It's super fire, right?
I think I did see it. I think I might have actually saw this on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely grabbing that. But games like that are perfect for the Switch, man. It's perfect. Those are the types of games that I like to play on the Switch on the go.
Especially like with you and Shovel Knight. And
Yeah. Next story. We got a whole lot of stories this week. Shit.
I don't know how I feel about this one. They said it might be a little oversaturated.
Well, so Nintendo,
they're looking to drop 20 to 30 new indies.
I wouldn't say they're looking because a lot of stuff's lost in translation, and this is a rough translation of what this guy said, and Japanese language is so different from ours. This is probably not what he said, but what he said is they're looking to drop 20 to 30 indies every week on the Nintendo eShop. I just don't think that's true.
That sounds unrealistic in one area
in a week every week.
Yeah, like that has to be seriously consistent.
I think maybe it's 20 to 30 in a month, a week.
Now that sounds more plausible.
A week. I want to hear more about that. So I'm just not really sure.
I'll even admit every three weeks, but not
what kind of quality games you can put out every week, and there's 30 of them. Yeah, sure. Do you see this story about 141 hackers, including 120 that were arrested?
Man, Chinese,
January. Good.
Chinese.
Yeah, good. Fuck hackers.
There was actually a guy, a YouTuber that knowingly worked with a hacker like during the game. They met up somehow, and I guess he figured out he was hacking. So they actually joined forces in that game. PUBG found out and banned him.
Awesome.
Banned him. That's it.
So what are the hackers doing? Because I'm out of the loop.
So wall
fucking
hacks,
cheating. They can
see the players. They can see the items from far away.
They can see where everyone is at all times.
At all times.
It's fucked up.
What game is this?
PUBG.
You know, PUBG is that 1v100 you drop in like Fortnite.
But it's known for having major bugs and a lot of people hacking it and things.
The bugs don't excuse people actually maliciously. Maliciously trying to cheat.
I'm not saying that's their
They're just going through there, collecting, running up mad numbers.
Yeah, they're just going in there and making it not fun for anybody.
Yeah,
and it's just fucked up.
And in China, they take that stuff like that very seriously.
I mean, that's where the developer is. Yeah, they're 10 cents in China, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know why I thought it was in South Korea, but
I mean, the same place, right?
Shut up. Wow. No, it's not. It's not. Two totally different countries.
Straker. What a racist. What a racist man.
What a racist.
Oh, my
God. You want to run that back?
No.
Oh, my God. We want everybody to watch this show. What are you doing?
What are you doing, man?
I wasn't being racist. I just don't know a whole lot about that side of the world and where places are.
Every human
being. We got a pain over here.
We love every human being.
Geographically challenged.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga.
If it's not in the North American area,
Good God Almighty.
Man, I barely know
this
that.
This man want to offend as much people as he can.
He's like, I know Canada.
You know they goddamn near the most people over there.
Real quick, this is funny. I saw a thing on social media. It was like, hey, this is what the United States is to me: California, New York, Texas,
Disney
Georgia,
World at the bottom.
Disney World, and it's this shit to me. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know
what the fuck is that?
It's true, man. It's true.
Oh shit.
Disney World. All right.
That's funny. I know none of y'all give a fuck about Captain Toad.
Nah. Definitely don't even know.
It looks like a cool game.
I'm a puzzle. I like puzzle. I like all the fucking games. I don't know why I'm tripping. It's a good puzzle game. It was on Wii U.
I watched you play it.
It's one of my favorite games on Wii U.
It was actually very vibrant, colorful, and it looks pretty addictive. But I don't have it.
I thought I don't think Sonic's a great game, so I put this story in here. I just wanted to let everybody know I don't think Sonic's good, but I will play Sonic. But I don't think it's a good game. But apparently,
you didn't like the old Sega Sonic?
No, it's not good.
I enjoyed it.
It was just
that was part
Sonic
of my childhood. It was a part of my childhood. Sorry,
I get it. I get it.
It was forced upon me, and I enjoyed it.
I get it. But when you play that and then you play Mario, you're like, all right, well, Mario was definitely well thought out, and Sonic was just kind of like,
He's just yelling.
This is some shit. This is what I'll say. I'll say that it was a refreshing take from just coming from a place where all you did was play Mario. Like for a while, all we had was Mario games.
That's true.
Yeah,
so
that is true.
When we got to play Sonic, it was like, oh shit, this guy can run fast as hell, get these rings. Like it was a little bit, like you said, it was simpler and easier to digest. They didn't really have to do as much. You know what I mean?
There's
Mario,
there's depth to be found in Sonic, but you have to find it.
It was mostly eye candy though.
Yeah, you have to find the depth. Like my cousin Charles plays. He loves Sonic, and he'll never admit that it's a bad game, but he'll admit it to me. He's admitted it to me before. That it's not. He's like, it's not great.
He's confided in you.
It's not great, but I love it. I love Sonic. I'm gonna tell him to listen to this show.
Wait, before
you should be telling everyone to listen to this show.
I do. I'm gonna tell him to listen to this one in particular, this episode. Before what now?
Before we move on, did you ever play Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast?
Yes.
I played all the Sonics.
Oh, okay.
I own Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
you gave it a chance. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. I know that.
I think that was free for a month on Xbox.
Oh, it was free on PlayStation 3 too, and I got that motherfucker.
Oh boy, I don't have to switch out my shit to.
Oh yeah, I don't have my PS3 hooked up, but that was like Jamal's favorite game.
Did you ever play Shadow the Hedgehog?
Oh, that was a horrible game.
No, I didn't.
That was one where he could like wield guns, right?
Yeah, it was like
that wasn't Sonic. It was Shadow.
That's what he said.
Oh,
listen,
I wasn't.
Open your ears.
I apologize.
So disrespectful.
Well, but apparently GameSpot, they said that best place to play Sonic Mania, which I've heard is the best way to play Sonic. Sonic Mania, I heard it's fantastic, bar none. There's not another remake where it's better. and they've got new levels and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
On what?
Switch. They said the best place to play it is on Switch. Sonic Mania Plus on Switch.
I think they're starting to become Switch biased a little bit.
When it comes to games like that, I put all the Switch stories in here for sure. But when it comes to like games like that, small, digestible, quick, like pixel, old school side scroller games, I'd rather play it on Switch than play it on my PlayStation. Like I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed on my PlayStation. I'm gonna play Gears of War on my Xbox. I'm gonna play 2K. I'm gonna play 2K on Xbox or PlayStation. I'm not gonna play it on Switch. Like did you see that they didn't release WWE 2K on Switch? They skipped it.
What?
It's probably for a good reason.
They skipped it. I think the last one was on there, but they skipped this one.
You know who's debuting on 2K19 though, right?
I don't care.
Ronda Rousey, baby. Let's go.
I don't care. I don't care about that.
Ooh.
Don't care either.
I still watch WWE.
So our new thing, movies and anime.
Wait, hold on.
We're not even done yet.
One more.
There's more.
This guy.
There's more.
Where?
Whoa. Hold your horses, sir. Hold your horses, man.
So sorry.
Hold your caballos.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
All right.
Sorry.
Anyway, I put the story in here real quick.
You added
Totally
stories.
forgot about this.
Yeah, Ellie, she's getting from Last of Us, obviously. She's getting her own sidekick partner.
She's getting her own Ellie.
I'm trying. Some people think
I didn't interpret it as that.
some people think it's going to be like Atreus from God of War.
I didn't interpret what he said as she's gonna for sure get us. I think maybe there will be segments where you have somebody with you, but I don't know that it's gonna be an eternal. I don't know that it's gonna because wait, hear me out.
That'd be so cool.
Hear me out. What, for them to do the same thing that they've already done? They've already done that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No,
I'm fine.
Joel and Ellie, that started it. That started this companion NPC thing. And she wasn't the greatest. And before it was Ellie, it was the chick, and then blah blah blah, and whatever. Uncharted's done it before. I don't think anything's new about that, or anything's. I don't think it's not a surprise if they have that. They've been doing that in all their games. All their games have that.
So what you think they're trying to do more of like the solo aspect to prove that?
Yeah, I think from the E3 press conference and from the trailers that they've shown, I think it's going to be a story about Ellie.
Just straight up Ellie.
I think it's going to be about Ellie.
And just NPCs coming in and out type of shit?
I don't even know that Joel is alive.
I don't think Joel's alive.
I think Joel is alive.
I don't think Joel is alive.
He was talking about, he said, old man kept pestering me about when we go
Yeah,
out.
that could be anyone.
The one,
to be honest.
the one where she's playing the guitar. When she's playing
Ellie's old as fuck, bro.
No, she's not.
I mean, Joel's old as fuck. Sorry.
Exactly.
But at the same time,
I know, but what I'm saying, an old man
somebody
can be like a mentor, and she can have a different mentor.
I think somebody kills.
I think you guys are reaching.
No, I think. Well, in the first trailer, remember when she's singing that song, playing the guitar after killing all those guys? So, spoilers, maybe, I don't know. If you haven't seen the trailer,
I did.
So in the E3 trailer, the most recent one, the one that just passed, she was shown in a village where Joel is clearly still there because they're talking about him, and that girl kisses her. I think something's gonna happen to that girl because she's got that bracelet on in the old E3 demo. She's got that bracelet on.
Yeah.
The girl's bracelet.
Yeah.
So something's gonna happen to her or Joel that's gonna send her on the path to kill people.
Thing is, she has that bracelet on, and Joel was talking to her.
In the one where she's singing,
Yeah.
it's a different trailer than the one where she's kissed that girl and didn't have a bracelet. It's the bracelet that the girl that
that's
kissed her
probably
has.
showing what happened before, but we're
Right.
showing what happened. So basically, you could kind of say the most recent one is what's happened before the older.
I think it's for the one, not the recent one, but the one before where she's playing the guitar.
Yeah.
I think that's a vision.
Yeah, I think he's a vision. I don't
think he's a
real.
vision.
Because of the way they brought him into the camera.
I think he's gonna be some kind of self-conscious.
Like how Joker was a crazy ghost in Batman's head.
Yes.
You all can suck a dick.
That's fine.
Joel will live on.
We're seeing it the same.
Or it'll be flashbacks.
Just don't invite someone to your penis like that.
Or it'll be flashbacks.
I said A. I didn't say mine. I said
that
A.
was weird.
What did he say?
He said something else. You all can suck a dick. That's why I was like.
I totally ignored that. I totally ignored that.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, what's going on over here?
But or it could be a flashback.
And I think the trailer from 2 years ago, or was it PlayStation Experience? I think that's her mom.
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's her mom.
I agree with that.
Joel,
the one that was.
I believe you're still out there.
I think it's gonna be Joel. I think it's gonna be Ellie. I think Joel is dead. I think her girlfriend's dead. I think you're gonna play as her mom.
So you think everybody's just dead?
I mean, why else would Ellie be out there killing the fuck out of people? Because she's not like that. She's not like that. Joel is like that. Joel is a killer. Joel is not a good guy. We know Joel is not the good guy of that story. We know Joel is not a good guy. It's obvious from if you played that game. Ellie's not really like that. So for her to go out there and start killing people, something happened.
I believe in you, Joe.
No?
I would have to disagree with that. I think she's killed at an early age.
I'm not saying she's not a killer.
Let me finish. She's killed at an early age.
Especially that ending.
And especially when she almost gets raped.
Whoa.
That's different.
Sex without
exactly. I know that's different. But what I'm saying is, you saw the raw emotion when she wouldn't stop chopping his face up with the machete.
Right. We see what happens when someone's done something to her.
Right. But I know you're saying that there has to be a catalyst for her. I think she,
I understand there's got to be a trigger.
Yeah, there's got to be something that triggers her. I don't think she's going out there looking for blood.
Okay. Well, what about when she met what's his name, Bill? She's feisty. She literally wants to fight him because he's so annoying. That's my counter to that. I mean, we can have differing opinions, but I think she does have that. I think she does have that will because she lost her friend. Ever since she lost her friend in Left Behind,
yeah.
I think she is able to be a killer, and maybe not to Joel's level, but I think that she has that in her.
It's pretty damn close in that recent trailer.
It's what she did in that. Well, she's in that trailer. She's playing the guitar after she just killed the whole house full of people. That's gruesome.
Savage.
I know. I understand that. But like I said, I think she has that side of her. But anyways,
Rainbow Six players getting banned for using slurs.
Yep.
Like over the mic or
over the mic.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
Like
over the mic. Racial slurs, homophobic terms, stuff like that.
Is it perma?
Yeah.
Perma
bans.
Oh, they're pulling a Blizzard right there.
Yeah,
wow, that's what
there's even.
How can they know?
There's even a picture of a guy saying, "I got
recordings," or like if somebody reports it.
How are
if
they?
You get enough reports.
No, I guess.
Yeah, reports and people they investigate it. But
what is there like a built-in voice chat on Siege on PC?
Or is it PC? Discord? Yes, on PC there is one, but it's like you have to hold the button to do it.
There's also a built-in voice chat on Overwatch, so.
We're not even talking about Overwatch.
I'm just giving it as an example.
But
I don't know how PC works, but
there's a picture of a guy on Twitter saying, "I got banned for saying nibba." I'm assuming he didn't say nibba. I'm pretty sure he said nigga. And the guy said Rainbow Six Siege responded by saying good. Like the Twitter page for Rainbow Six Siege said good.
We all know what you were trying to say.
Exactly,
exactly.
And
even if you didn't say the exact word, you know exactly what you meant.
You better watch your mouth on that.
That's funny.
You guys can't be fucking cussing.
Yeah.
Jackass.
But
good.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that's good. To be
Something has to happen about this culture of it's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
It has to, but you understand
the culture of the
anyone can say whatever they fuck they
anyone
want.
saying whatever they want on video. I feel like it started with video games.
What you mean?
I feel like we've been
over the screens and nobody can do anything about really doing it.
We've known that people were acting and talking crazy behind internet, but way before it started getting crazy.
13-year-olds talking about fucking your mom and shit.
Yeah, they've been doing that for years. They've been doing that since you could get online and chat.
Since SOCOM.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the first thing that people talked about. When
they start talking shit and start, oh, you fucking nigger. Whoa.
Hard ER there.
I'm just playing Call of Duty.
I know, right?
It's just Call of Duty. You fucking suck. Well, I was like, well, let's go one-on-one.
Let's run it.
Run it. And after you beat them, they just jump right out.
Yeah, they just jump right out. Yeah.
Call you a nigga again and leave.
Either that or something that's hindering them from playing.
But
yeah, man. But you understand, man. It has to get worse before it gets better. So
you're right. I mean,
it's kind of hard to try to put a cap on that, try to put a hold or a lid on that now.
Rafa's about to catch his hands.
It's true.
If you don't get out the stock.
All right, so
what's this?
Did he
Black
just
Ops,
put that in there?
Black Ops
4. PS4.
Is he in there?
So
he's still typing.
Black Ops 4 now has their their beta dates. They announced it, so obviously PlayStation 4 is getting it first on August 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Then they have a full beta for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One August 10th. Same applies for PC. Early access, though, is August 10th for PC. And then open beta, which is available for everyone, is going to be August 11th at 10. All of these are at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And I'm definitely going to try it on PC.
I'm going to try it on PS4 for sure.
Yeah.
Since we're at the end of games, I'll talk about what I wanted to talk about earlier.
All right.
So on a podcast I watch, Kind of Funny Games Daily, Jared Petty had made a comment that I thought was pretty on the nose. He said they were talking about the Monster Hunter and them losing points on the Dow or whatever. There can't be that many games as a service out at once. It won't work. It can't work.
Can you repeat that again? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
There can't be that many games as a service out at the same time. Something's gonna lose. Something's gonna die.
Oh, so we just
a franchise is gonna die?
No. The game, that game. So like you got Destiny, even though it's not popping. You got Destiny. You got Overwatch. You got Division. You've got Monster Hunter. You've got Rainbow Six. You've got For Honor. Mm-hmm. You've got. I mean, and these are all big. All those games I just said are
Sea of Thieves.
Not even counting. I mean,
yeah.
But those those games I said first are big, heavy hitter games where people play all the time. How many are we going to actually see get on the board and actually make money and stay alive and stay afloat?
So you're saying that basically
someone's going to lose.
So you're saying
not because the game's bad. Not because the game's bad.
So somebody drew the short end of this.
Somebody's going to have to. I feel like there's definitely a cap for how many of those games can be out at the same time.
It's kind of like...
but that game is not like the other games that are out.
It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters.
It's kind of like the World War II epidemic that we had in back in the, 7th generation? The PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. Mm-hmm. So we had Medal of Honor. We had Call of Duty. We had Brothers in Arms. We had Battlefield.
Bad Company, yeah.
No, not Bad Company. I'm talking about like legitimately.
Oh, the World War II.
World War II ones.
Okay. I'm with you.
We had all these games that were based in World War II, and people just got tired of it, and that whole genre died until Call of Duty World War II came out, and it sparked the fire. Of course, obviously there were World War II games in between that, but right. Call of Duty World War II is the one that brought it back. So.
Right. Yeah, I just think there's a threshold of how many of those games can be out at the same time, and I know it's not exactly the same, but it's in the same vein.
It's a game.
It's a game as a service. It's something that you play for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it's definitely going to have its hardcore, the people that always play it.
Yeah,
but those aren't the people that count necessarily. You know, when it comes to making
more of the casuals.
Yeah, because so. An example, Destiny 1 wasn't all that great and all that popular. People loved it. People would always leave because the DLC comes and you beat it and it's over and you go to the next thing. But when the Taken King comes out, everyone leaves every game and plays Destiny. So, like, it's jumping back and forth. It's like, how many of those games can we have at the same time and they actually thrive?
So at the same time,
at the same exact time,
it came out later.
I don't think that it launched at this. Not that it launched at the same time. That it's a thing, and so are all these other games that are a thing. That are like have these people because it's the same people. You know that type of game.
Can we say the same for Dragon Ball Fighters?
No, I think Monster Hunter World attracts the same type of players that play those other games, that play Destiny, that play. It's taking Destiny players. Destiny's community is playing Monster Hunter. Everybody knows that. So there's just not that many people in the playing that game to be like, all right, cool. I mean, how many DLCs are dropping and how often are they dropping? You know,
No,
not even DLCs or updates.
They're doing free
updates,
seasons. Yeah.
See, they're not doing seasons and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like how Fortnite's really on their shit.
Well, yeah, but they're also like Monster Hunter is doing a lot of consistent updates and a lot of. They even have the Summer Twilight event going on right now, and then we have the crossover that's coming between Final Fantasy 14 and Monster Hunter. Where
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking shit about Monster Hunter. I'm just saying in general. I'm saying it could happen to any game. It's not just Monster Hunter it can happen to. It can happen to anything. Because, I mean, the question stands. How many of those games can be out at the same time and people actually play? Because the same people that play Monster Hunter are playing Destiny. They're playing Division.
Yeah. Well, Division is fine.
They're playing Siege.
Basically every Ubisoft
they're playing
game.
For Honor. They're playing all those games at the same time. So how much? Where's your player base really going to be?
But you said, but out of all those games, you think only one is going to lose out of all those that you said?
No, I don't. I think only one. I think one's going to stand above the rest of them. What game is that going to be? One or two, maybe three.
Yeah,
I don't think there could be 10. I don't think there can be 10 of those games.
I'm content with the games as a service games that I play. So I mean, I haven't bought, and I will not buy Division 2
exactly
because they've already won me over. I haven't gotten anything anything new.
Oh, and Division.
And I haven't seen Division 2. I'm probably not gonna get.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The Crew 2 didn't get.
Why?
I'm not getting.
Why you not getting Division 2?
I didn't like the Crew 1.
Division 2 looks good.
I already said it. Bullet sponge.
He said it's not offering him anything. I think that's the type of game it is. And I think if you're not looking for that,
I just don't like it.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, if that's not the type of game you're looking for, you shouldn't get it.
All right. Well,
that was that conversation. Let's jump into
our new addition to what we're doing. So instead of doing video games, we're gonna start doing some nerd culture stuff. So that includes film, television shows,
let's get it,
anime, manga. Whatever counts as nerd.
Can we tackle the one thing on here that I really want to tackle?
What
how disappointed we are that this is Broly?
That it's Broly. I think
I thought it was going to be somebody else.
Wait a minute. I feel like everybody is so excited, but I'm like, why is everybody so excited that it's Broly?
I'm not.
Well, he's a fan favorite.
Because at this point, all they're doing is just recycling everything, and that's cool. But we get that in the games, like
I think.
We already get that in the series too.
I don't personally. I don't even care if it's Akira Toriyama's spin.
No, hold on. Now let me spin it to you this way. What if they follow the same model that they've been following? What if the movies are canon now?
All of them?
It is. It's a canon movie.
All of the movies are canon. All the super movies are canon.
Oh, I thought you meant. No, you just said movies, so I thought you meant.
So what if this Broly movie is canon?
No, it is canon.
They just made him canon.
They just made him canon. In this movie, he's canon.
No. But it's not the same Broly.
Canon. No. I know it's not the same Broly. I'm saying canon in the way where this is where they're gonna head with the TV show, with the anime. The same way they did Beerus, the same way they brought Frieza back.
Yeah.
Oh,
canon.
This one.
Okay, so make it like a pivotal point. And
basically saying,
what if they make it canon? Like that's what anime's been doing. That's what Boruto's doing.
That's what
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super's doing.
Okay, Boruto. Literally, that movie dropped and the show came out. So literally, that's the only thing that they have to go off of. But I'm saying that
same thing with Dragon Ball Super.
Well, what I'm saying is this. Well, the movie did the movie come out before the show?
Way before. 2 years.
It did. So here's my thing.
Both of the
You're right. But here's my thing. I don't want to go through another arc of that for Dragon Ball Super. Like when Super actually comes back out. First of all, they stopped this whole year to produce this movie to run through the arc. With that, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with not having that. With that, I'm okay with not running through that arc.
Well,
you just don't want that.
They're reinventing Broly. I'm not excited that it's Broly, but I'm excited that they're reinventing who Broly is and how the story works.
Cool.
In that you get tired of the arc, what if they introduce changes in the anime?
They will.
Always do.
Exactly. So it'll be different.
But
they're
hold on.
Changes.
It has to be Boruto changes. Because what Boruto's done
Yeah.
They changed it
with
for
the
real.
anime versus the movie, I'm very impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed with the way that they're handling it. It
took a while.
Leaps and bounds better than it was at the beginning.
That show is getting really good.
It took a while,
by the way.
But you know what? It's worth it. You know, it's worth it. The payoff is.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying. I've been upset that it's been every other week. It's been dropping.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
Yeah, I'm upset it didn't drop.
Man,
this week.
that usually means it's better.
I'm upset they didn't drop one this week. But
Yeah,
also,
me too. I was
I'm
excited.
also upset about the fact that for some reason it just seems like Ultra Instinct is just gone.
It's just gone.
It has to be gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope it's gone. I hope it's gone.
Why do you hope it's gone?
Because it's so OP.
They said it was. He said it was
Well,
gone.
I hope it's. Well, he did say it's gone, but I don't think it's gone. Like,
It's gone.
He just can't tap into it.
It's gone.
No, it's gone.
I think he just can't tap into it
It's gone.
until it's a super stressful situation.
Here's the thing.
I'm not saying it's going to be in the movie. It might.
I don't think it'll be in the movie.
They did it backwards because if that was the thing, they should have did it in the movie and didn't bring it to the series because Jiren is canon. He's in the series. So if he fights Jiren again, will he just get his ass kicked? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get fucked up. Like I don't know what that means.
Hey, maybe you guys are just scared that Jiren is more powerful than Goku.
He is.
But we
Yeah,
saw
he
it.
is, obviously.
Exactly. But pause.
He
Wait a
had
minute.
to
Before you
exceed
guys
his limits.
say anything else more blasphemous than what you just said, we saw Goku trash him.
Yes, definitely. But
If
they're
he
talking
can-
about that he's
hold on,
trash
hold
if
on,
he
hold
doesn't
on,
have
hold on,
Ultra
hold on.
Instinct. That's what they're basically saying right now. And that it's the fact that it's gone now.
So he could be Jiren without Ultra Instinct?
No, I'm just saying that's what. No,
That
you're
was the
saying-
question. That was the question.
No, I don't think he can.
Okay.
I mean, but
Shut the hell up.
here we go. But you know how it is, though, right?
But I'm just saying I don't think Ultra Instinct is gone like they.
But
do.
you know how it is, though, right? You know how he going back to sleep. You know how Goku had to go Super Saiyan to fight Frieza, and then when Resurrection F came around, he was like, "Hey, why don't you go to that golden form?" He's like, "I'm probably not gonna need that."
I don't need.
So it could be that type of situation. Like, yeah, I probably don't need that.
Super
now.
Saiyan.
I already got with you, and since I already did that before and got way stronger, I'm really about to trash you right now.
They could definitely bring it back in a cool way. I don't think it's gone, but it was definitely said.
Well, I feel like that's what you guys basically
No.
said.
He definitely said, "I can't use it."
Who's he?
Yeah.
Goku.
Goku.
Yeah.
It's
Goku
the
definitely
last,
said,
like the very,
I can't use it.
last few sentences of that last episode.
No,
he
I
said
remember that. I just wanted to know who.
it was like a
if he meant,
super
like, the creators.
stressful
I'm sorry.
situation.
Yeah, I should have specified.
Super stressful situation. That was the only reason he was able to use it. Really.
Yeah, he can't do it, and I don't think it'll be part of this movie because Goku. I mean, if he has to use Ultra Instinct to beat Broly, which they're
Maybe they're gonna like tease it at the end of the movie.
They're building him up like he's supposed to be something out of control, really out of control. But I'd like to see. I would like to see some. This is always my problem with Dragon Ball Z, and it is a problem with Super, but the plot is thin. It's thin.
Well, because as you can tell, like with Super, they're trying to they try to speed things along.
I don't think Dragon Ball Z's plot was always kind of thin.
My favorite arc from that was what's his name?
Super. I feel like Super is more along the
Zamasu.
Zamasu.
Yeah.
I think Super
Zamasu.
has jumped along the lot on the train of the new anime and following the trend of, hey, story in battle anime is cool. We like that. We like character
battle.
We like character development and battle. We like both.
Oh, so they try to sacrifice a little bit from.
So
both
I think
sides.
So we lose battle. We lose a little bit of battle to get some plot.
And then we lose a little bit of
Because there's only so much. There's only so much you can put in a 23 minute
exactly.
show.
That's why I like
23 minutes. Fuck outta here.
the last episode of the last couple episodes of Super were fire. Those are the best episodes of the damn.
Yeah, that's because they did it every other week.
But guess what? People, I go up and down with Super because I feel like I'm not used to seeing Dragon Ball Z characters talk so much and not fight. And the fighting be so sloppy and the choreography is just so weak.
It's not great.
But that's how every other anime is right now. Every other anime is talk, and then fight a little
What
bit.
I will say is that
A whole lot of
talking. What I will say is a whole lot of epic talking.
Whole lot of talking. One Piece, whole lot of talking.
What I will say is that the combat in Super towards the end, it all got a lot better. I was a lot more satisfied with the illustrations. And
I think that's how they're gonna do it.
There was a lot of recycled. There was a lot of recycled animation.
Yeah.
Throughout
the whole
series.
Definitely, no doubt.
Well, absolutely, but when
even from the cover, even from the opening
actual
thing,
they got it from there.
They take some of that shit.
But from the very beginning of the series, the fighting was just so bad. The choreography was so bad compared compared to what Akira Toriyama was really doing back in the day, and giving us different fighting styles and giving us different fighting scenes. Like everybody in Dragon Ball Super damn near is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I meant how Broly was looking like Yamcha on that poster. It's really funny.
Let's move on. That was a good one.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's get to the next one.
Did we see this? Did anybody else see that the creator of Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yes, I did.
Is gonna have an anime. That
is my show.
I mean, an anime on Netflix. A new anime on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm watching it.
So that's gonna be
Hopefully my love for Avatar won't impede on my judgment on this show. So I won't compare it to Avatar. Hopefully,
I'm not gonna compare it. It's not Avatar. I'm not gonna compare it to that.
But I'm just saying, Avatar was so good.
I believe in
Legend of Korra
him.
was so good.
Legend of Korra was not so good.
What?
Don't you?
Why?
Don't you put any blasphemy on that?
Why?
He's always had a problem with it, and I've always been going back and forth with him about that.
You're not telling me why.
I think The Last Airbender did it better.
No.
You don't think The Last Airbender did it better?
I think Korra is better than...
I don't think...
I understand. Hold on.
I don't think Aang is better than Korra.
I understand that they canceled the show and that, you know, the whole spiel about that.
I don't care about that. I don't think Korra was a better character. She had a lot more depth than Aang,
which makes her a better character.
But I don't think she was like the worst Avatar ever.
And that is what makes her so relatable, is because she was more human than Aang was. We weren't
like Aang was a legit.
Aang was just a knucklehead
for 100 years.
Aang's whole race got destroyed. What are you talking about? They killed his whole family.
Do you have family?
I have plenty of family.
Okay, so you can't relate.
Exactly.
But they smacked his whole.
Thank you.
But I can understand that feeling. I can relate to that. Not can relate, but I can like imagine. What it would be like to be
you can only imagine. Exactly.
But you can relate.
You can't relate to being Korra.
How the hell do you relate to
being
Korra?
Oh my God. I'm not saying in the literal sense relate to her.
You just asked him to literally relate to Aang.
No.
Going through love.
You guys
trials and tribulations.
You better go ahead and spin it around.
I am trying to. So what I'm trying to say is I found Korra more relatable. Yes, I said I. So me.
Yeah,
I found her more relatable than I did to Aang. Aang was a knucklehead. I understand that he lost all his tribe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And but again, you spend three seasons leading up to one basically epic showdown. I understand that, but with Korra, Korra had 4 seasons. Each season had its own villain. Yeah. And each villain had a lasting effect on Korra. So I think that is what made her such a better character and a better show overall.
I got something for you. So everything you just said is valid. How old is Korra?
I think she was 16.
Okay. How old is Aang?
He's like 112.
How old is Aang?
Mentally?
Aang, yeah, he's a fucking child.
Aang was 10 years old.
He was a child.
Right.
Aang was 10 years old.
Okay.
So you expect a 10-year-old to look at the world the way a 17-year-old woman looks at the world. That's why the animes are so different. That's why he takes things. That's why Aang seems like a knucklehead because he doesn't know how to process emotions.
Right.
Which is why he shut down in the end. In the 4th season? Third season, why he shut down and didn't want to do it anymore. He couldn't get into the Avatar state. He couldn't be the Avatar because he wasn't ready to give up Qatar. He wasn't ready to do that and come in. And then when he did in the middle of battle like a child and almost died.
Mm-hmm.
So
when did he almost die?
When Zuko's sister hit that man with lightning through his chest.
Right, that's when he couldn't do the Avatar state.
He tried to do it in the middle of battle like a child because he is a child.
What do you mean?
In the middle of the fight, he decided, I'm going to get in touch with all my chakras so that I can control the Avatar state, and he put up some rocks.
A dome.
He put up a dome around himself, and she shot that man through his heart with electricity, like a child would. That show had depth.
I'm pretty sure he got shocked.
It was through his spine.
It was through his spine. He didn't take.
Yeah, it was through his spine.
He was already in the state, and he got shocked.
He put up that barrier in the middle of battle. I mean, in the middle of fighting, he decides that I'm going to do this giant thing and say, die. What are you doing? kid. What are you doing? You don't even know how.
Azula was.
Wait.
You don't even know how battle works.
Hold on a second.
For you to decide that you're going to do that in the middle of this.
Hold on a second. I don't remember him putting up a barrier.
He put up. He sat down on the ground. He put up a barrier.
Are you talking about the final fight? Or
yeah, that's what I'm remembering.
That's final fight.
No. There are, and you broke it down and said there's a big fight.
No, he became like a water.
Give me a second. It was like
a water monster.
That was Katara.
No. I know what he's talking about.
That was first season. And he had major battles in every season. You're tripping. He had major battles in every single season.
I didn't say battles. I said villains.
He had major villains in every city, in every series, every season.
But he didn't.
Oh, you're talking about... Nah, man. I count those as like supporting villains.
He had major villains in every season that made an impact on how he became Avatar and how he used his powers.
Like who?
He couldn't even... Korra came out and could do every element except for air. She could do that all her life until she was 17.
As a baby.
She was Avatar when she was born. Mm-hmm. She was a master of all the arts until when she was born. Mm-hmm. Aang only had air. He had to learn fire. He burned Katara. Never wanted to use fire. Had to get Zuko, his worst enemy, the person that's been trying to kill him the whole time, to teach him fire. And then when he tries to learn fire from him, Zuko can't do fire anymore.
Oh, they had to go to...
Now they've got to go on a journey for him to get his firebending back.
Right.
And they learn together.
Mm-hmm. That was a beautiful show.
That was.
You're tripping. You're tripping.
In contrast to that, Wan. You didn't get Wan in the first Avatar?
I don't. That's not what I'm talking about.
It was a dome. It was like a crystal dome.
This is my rebuttal to you saying that Aang is a better show. The whole backstory of Wan, just those 2 episodes by themselves, was so good that those 2 episodes are basically what won me over.
Listen, I think those episodes. I don't think Korra's bad. I just don't prefer it.
That's fine. I mean, we could agree to disagree.
In the middle of battle, sat down. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm watching it now, actually.
In the middle of battle, sat down and got in touch with his chakras.
You're not playing it?
No, I don't know how to use his phone. I don't know. I have an iPhone, too. I know. Whatever.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah, I mean, he did childish things. He did things that kids would do because it was a kids' show. Now, when they brought Korra out, that was like the people from who watched the Avatar, who watched the original Avatar. They're grown up now; they can watch this. All right, Korra doesn't exist without the Last Airbender.
I understand that. I mean, it's obvious it's a sequel series.
You wouldn't have watched. I mean, you probably would have watched Korra, but. I don't know. I don't know that it would have brought... I mean, I feel like The Last Airbender lasted longer. I got more. I wanted more. And I didn't get as much. I got more from The Last Airbender. That's what it was. That's what it is for me. I feel like I got a lot. Like when I go back to watch that, there's a lot more of The Last Airbender that I remember. Uh-huh. I remember the major fights in Korra for sure, but I don't remember the small, intimate moments. I remember the small, silly... funny moments in Last Airbender. Mm-hmm. Like, I remember Toph making jokes about her being blind to Sokka all the time.
Dude, I will admit, I wish they did show them as grown up.
I do. I feel like they missed an opportunity there.
With Zuko, Sokka.
They could always go back and do something else.
I don't think they will.
I mean, I don't think they will either, but I'm saying they could always go back and do something else.
Well, another conversation for another day. For me and you, you bastard.
Gonna spend a lot of time on that.
The Shazam costume. Who's gonna be Shazam?
Zachary Levi. I don't know who that is though.
He's you don't really see much of him.
What's he been in?
I don't know.
Then I don't care.
Well,
I mean, it does.
Well,
it does look,
I just put that in there because as a character, I think
Zachary
Shazam is pretty cool as a character, as a comic book character. I mean, a little kid, transforming into
the brain of a child. And Billy Batson.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I will say though, I'm not liking the costume.
He says you what?
I'm not liking the costume or the look.
What's that? That's for the Shazam show?
Apparently
he played movie.
It's gonna be good.
Apparently he was in
No, it's not.
I think it's gonna be good.
Every time a DC movie comes out, he says, "I think it's gonna be good."
First of all, you got to be optimistic, and secondly, you cannot say that each movie they've put out since they started putting out movies have not been better.
Wonder Woman is the best one.
Out of all of them,
Wonder Woman.
I don't know. I like Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel.
I don't think Man of Steel was
cool.
bad. I feel like
cool.
it was a long movie because one thing that DC does is not the greatest is I feel like, because of what Marvel is doing out here.
They're rushing.
They're rushing. They try to keep up. And with that, they put the first hour of their movie is character story building and backstory.
One thing I want to say.
You know who
one thing I want to say to you is I don't give them a pass for that, and I hate when people say it.
I do
because they both released their first movie the same year.
I know.
So
but Marvel kept going.
So did they.
They didn't. There was a point in time where they weren't putting out movies.
Who released the first one?
Batman and Iron Man dropped the same year.
Oh, yeah. You talking about the Dark Knight, though.
They didn't inquire him. They rebooted Batman
for
whatever reason.
For what reason we don't understand.
I feel here's the thing.
They lost Christian Bale.
This is hold on, wait.
Keep it going.
First of all,
wait. Let me just say this.
Good.
Were you okay with?
Let me just
Let me
just say this. With straight speculation. It looks like from jump, Marvel always had the Avengers movies in mind.
Absolutely, they did.
DC did not have Justice League in mind. That's why they dropped their movies the way that they did. Once they saw that this format was working
the superhero
and going crazy,
they
had to figure out a way to catch up. And then they had a bunch of bad movies in the middle. And the movies they're putting, the movies that they're putting out now, they're way better now. Would I say that they're better than Marvel movies? No. I feel like their CGI is a little bit.
I don't know about never either.
I don't know about
never. Say never.
I mean, I don't know about never.
I don't know. Their CGI is definitely not better than what they're doing over there in Marvel Studios and Fox. It's just a little bit too noticeable for me. But what I will say is they come a long way, and I can appreciate that. I don't like who the Flash is. I don't like that guy's the Flash like that. But there are things we can nitpick about both. But I feel like they've come a long way, and I feel like Marvel kept going in a certain way. It's like they always, even in those Hulk movies, when they dropped the first Hulk movie, at the end of that movie, you saw Tony Stark.
I think the Hulk movies were good.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I think
the second one.
Well, the second one, not the first one. I didn't like the first one.
I think we just
the
like
one he fought the dogs. I didn't like that one either.
That was the first one. I think we just liked the Hulk.
The second one was great.
When he kicked that man in the chest, the Sparta kick. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What?
That 2003 Hulk and the 2008 Hulk, they're even though it's a reboot, they're still connected. Yeah,
same Hulk.
Same
that's
Hulk.
how you do it, and that's still the Mark Ruffalo Hulk.
And the first Hulk
that's still him.
Yes.
He's still the same Hulk. His story has continued.
Yes, he grows in the first Hulk movie.
In the first one, he was
supposed
too
to
big.
grow.
He was too big.
But Hulk. The more
he
you
grows.
hit him, the
more he
gets,
bigs,
the bigger he gets. He grows.
He keeps growing.
Yeah, but he wasn't that big in the second one.
Yeah,
because that wasn't
when
a
he
continuation.
first Hulks out, he's not very big. But the more angry he gets bigger and bigger.
In the first Hulk movie.
And
the second one, he doesn't do that.
He
doesn't?
No, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
Let's be clear.
I don't know.
These movies are connected.
When he fought Abomination,
he didn't get
was
bigger.
really big.
No, he didn't get bigger. He just got his powers back. But what I'm saying to you is this. These are two different
He wasn't as big as Abomination, you're right.
These are two different versions of the Hulk we're talking about. They're not even flying off the same thing here.
Mark Ruffalo, that's the same Hulk.
What I'm saying, Hulk from the very first Hulk that came out to the second first Hulk, that's not the same Hulk, bro. That's not the same Hulk.
He refers to the event. He refers to the events.
That's the same canonical Hulk, but we understand that it's not the same version. Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he refers to all the events as
it's the same
canon.
character.
But here's the thing.
But it's not the same.
But it was still
version.
a reboot.
No.
It was a reboot.
It's a soft reboot.
It was a Hulk 1.
It's a soft reboot.
They never went. They didn't really. They didn't dive into the.
It was a reboot. That's why they don't put those movies.
It's a soft reboot.
A reboot is
keyword. What is it?
Soft.
No. Reboot.
No.
Soft
come on.
reboot.
Come on.
Reboot. Come on, bro.
All right. Hold on. I got a rebuttal for that.
Go ahead.
So when you soft reset your phone and hard reset your phone,
there's a difference. You just soft reset our recording. That's a soft reset. We didn't start all the way over.
Exactly.
We started from where we left off.
Exactly.
That sounds like
when you hard reset your phone.
They changed the characters. They changed the story behind it. It wasn't the same.
The story did not change. That's what we're telling you. The character changed, but the plot, what went on, that happened.
Because that always happens in Hulk.
Right, and for them not to show it again. means it's a soft reset.
Exactly.
Because a hard reset, they would.
A hard reset, they got to show it again.
Yep.
A hard reset is every time they show you that
hard reset
Batman.
is you completely wiping.
A hard reset is every time they show you Batman's parents died. That's a hard reset. Every time they show that to you. Every time they show you that Barry Allen's mom was killed, that's a hard reset. If they skip it, soft.
If they don't show a pivotal point in the movie
that makes the character the character,
then it's
the
a
new
soft
Spider-Man, soft reset.
If Uncle Ben dies,
because they didn't show you they didn't show you Uncle Ben. They just talked about it like they talked about they respected you and talked. Wait, they gave you that movie and they respected you and they said you know who Spider-Man is. There's been enough Spider-Man movies. We don't need to talk about Uncle Ben again.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can call it a soft reboot because
he's gonna say reboot.
You can call it a soft reset, reboot, because we all know the story of Spider-Man, so there's really no need to go over it again. But
you just proved this point.
Wait. Here's my thing. But they rebooted Spider-Man 3 times.
This is a reboot right now, but it's soft.
It's soft.
Yeah,
yes.
but
it's soft.
They're redoing it every time.
But it's soft. Because
that's the point of the word being soft.
We're not telling you you're wrong.
The fact that
we're not telling you you're
rebooting,
wrong.
but we're not saying it's hard.
It's definitely a soft reboot.
It's a soft
hey,
reboot.
We're not going to touch that again because it's been touched so many times. They know what happened.
All right, so just real quick, getting back to they released the same movies in the same year.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan wanted a grounded Batman. WB and DC didn't want a grounded universe. So that's what they went with Zack Snyder. That's why they changed Batman. That's why they changed the actor.
They fucked up.
They did. I understand. I did.
They fucked up.
But yeah, I'm interested in the movie, but I'm not interested in
what's the best DC movie you think, Brandon? What do you think the best DC movie is?
Ever
or right now?
Just the best DC movie in there. What they've been doing. What do you consider their best right now? What's the best thing they've put out so far?
Their best movie, I think Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel was probably their best movie. I really liked Wonder Woman, but I think it was done well. Do I think it's their best movie? I think it was shot well. I don't think it's their best movie. I think Man of Steel. I thoroughly enjoyed Man of Steel. And I actually enjoyed Batman versus Superman, contrary to what everybody else. I don't think it was a horrible movie.
He loves that movie.
I've seen worse movies, Marvel movies. I'm just saying that it wasn't as bad as people were making it out to be.
Yeah.
I think Man of Steel was a good movie.
I don't think Man of Steel is bad. I don't like the direction that they put Superman in. I don't
like the direction they did a lot of the characters.
I don't like the direction, and that
it doesn't fit.
that for me knocks hella points off of it.
But here's the thing,
because I don't like that direction of Superman. I don't like that. Now they've heard these complaints because they went full gung ho with this. Nobody likes that destruction. Nobody liked that, and they were like, you know what? We did it. Here it is. Here it is in Batman v Superman. This is why Batman and Superman are fighting. And so they went. They committed. I respect it. They committed to that decision that he destroyed the city. I thought it was weird. I think it's weird that he's just the whole world is getting destroyed and Superman is there.
This is what I'll say, and this is the last thing I'll say about it. We can move on.
It's a trash movie.
I'll say this. With the Justice League,
Doomsday just come out of nowhere.
Justice League.
I guess something to say about that.
I give Justice League a 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I give it a 7.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
But the reasoning is,
My
biggest reason.
Hold on, let him finish.
The biggest reason is, it's not like it doesn't flow. It's not cohesive because
you gave it a 7.
Wait.
Let him finish.
Wait. It's not cohesive because the old Batman doesn't start the Justice League. They got a Batman who's coming out of his prime. Mm-hmm. The Batman who kind of initiating the Justice League was a Batman that
the team together.
Was in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I feel like the story's mixed up. And I know in a lot of superhero movies, they do a little bit of tweaking that the people, for us fan people who, the nerds who know
will
the
notice
comics, they, a little bit, we hate, but everybody else doesn't even
I think
care
Ben Affleck
about.
I think that Batman is in his prime.
No,
he's not. He's out of his prime.
That's out of his prime. That's the old Batman. And that was my only thing. Like, hey, I feel like this particular part of it is actually a big piece. And it needs to be a younger, like 30-year-old Batman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not 40. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not the Batman that's been out here doing this thing for, a certain amount of years already. You know what I mean? Like,
no, you're right. They definitely got their timelines fucked up.
Yeah.
Because, Superman and Batman have kids together at the same age.
Yep.
All right, so moving on. Godzilla King of Monsters First Atomic Breath pick. This is the one with King Kong in it, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a kaiju man.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I'm pretty sure it's the one with King Kong in it.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with kaiju. I'm cool with these big monsters. I really like the
Yeah, that's like a dope pick.
Pacific Rim.
the Netflix Godzilla.
Oh,
that's good.
I hated that movie. That anime.
Did you?
It's not bad.
It's not finished yet.
It took so long.
It's not finished yet.
It took so long.
All of them do. Not King Kong, I'm sorry. Godzilla movies are all long as hell.
They are.
They are all long. It's ridiculous.
The fact that there's hella Godzillas out there, that's dope. Spoilers.
They got to find a different way to get to this big monster because Godzilla, you kind of already know what the fuck is about to go on.
Yeah.
Didn't they kill a little Godzilla and figure out that there's like a big ass mountain like Godzilla that man's way bigger than the one they killed? And they're like, "Yo, what the fuck we supposed to do?"
Yeah. I can't wait to see King Kong fight Godzilla, man. Because
the way I see it, King Kong should be able to thrash him.
Yeah, exactly. I think so too. And he's still growing. He's still growing.
I can say that's a debatable.
You saw how big he was.
Say that's a debatable.
You saw how big he was in Skull Island, right?
He was huge.
Yeah, he was huge, and he's still growing.
That movie was so good.
It was.
It was.
I don't know. I prefer the Peter Jackson one.
What?
The Peter Jackson one was cool too.
I'm not saying we're not
but
saying
the most recent one,
Skull
the most
Island.
recent
And
one
I'm not
was
saying it's bad. I'm just saying Skull Island was good, but
it was sneaky good. Like I didn't even know it was a King Kong movie.
Yeah,
because they didn't even really do previews.
Yeah.
They were like, not really.
Yeah, they did.
No,
they showed a big ass monkey just poke his head up. I
didn't see a whole lot of previews for that movie. I was
probably because you didn't have it on your radar. Probably.
I'm watching TV.
It came out at a weird time.
I feel like there just wasn't hella coverage. I feel like
I don't know. That's probably a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing.
I just watched it on my phone one day. Skull Island. What the hell is this? Boop boop. King Kong, hell yeah! Load it up, run it. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson's in here. Oh, he did good. So. He's about to get killed. King Kong is gonna kill his ass.
Yeah, some of the murders in there was actually pretty brutal, yo.
He was big. You're right. He was really big.
He was fucking.
And he's grown.
Godzilla has fucking Nova breath, whatever the fuck that is. Atomic breath.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about Kong. He got hands.
He got hands, feet, and feet for hands
bro,
for feet.
And he can probably jump thousands of feet in the air, bro.
I'm saying. I think we're just saying if Godzilla catches him one good time,
bro, he just got to slap that man once with his tail.
All he got to do is grab that man, break his back over his knee,
and then guess what? He's gonna cry out, and the big Godzilla gonna come.
I don't. Can he even break Godzilla?
Oh, and on top of that, you saw all the other classic Godzilla movies. I'm sorry, Godzilla enemies in Skull Island.
Yeah,
on
you did.
On the little wall of the cave.
Yes.
All right, so moving on. Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald. New pick.
You put that in there, right?
I didn't put that in there. You put that in there.
I'm not a huge fan of Fantastic Beasts. I give the first one maybe a 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. I give it an 8.
Give it an 8.
I think it's because I like Harry Potter a lot.
Haven't seen it.
I don't know. I just think it'll do good now that it has Dumbledore in it and Dumbledore's first enemy.
He looked really cool. I saw the preview when I went to. I don't know what I went to. Oh, Solo. I went to see Solo.
Okay.
And I saw the preview and it looked really cool.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure you know, but Grindelwald is Dumbledore's first love. Yes, Dumbledore's gay.
I knew that. Yeah, I knew that.
I was about to say, I didn't know if you knew that.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
So, spoilers, by the way. If you haven't read the book. But, yeah, and...
hold on, one last thing. It's impromptu.
Go ahead.
I don't know how do you pronounce his name? Mr. Phoenix. He's officially playing...
Kim Jong-un?
No. Guy who's supposed to be playing Joker.
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin. I don't know why I was like
wait. The dude from these last movies?
No.
Did you ever see that movie, Her?
Did you ever see Gladiator? Did you ever see Gladiator?
Yeah, I've seen Gladiator.
The bad guy.
Okay.
Him. He's going to be the new Joker in an origin movie of the Joker.
Joker's getting his own.
That could be good.
That could be good.
Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor.
So this is a side note.
I think he's better than Jared Leto.
I think the guys who
I
played...
think anybody would be
check it out.
Than Jared Leto.
Listen, I think the guy that played Lex Luthor and Joker, they should have switched roles. I think that
I can see that.
I think he would have been a way better Joker because
I can see that.
He was being a schizophrenic, wild ass Lex Luthor, and that wasn't necessary. Luthor is a cool, calm, collected villain, and he's not like that at all. And I feel like he would, and I think that other dude.
And Jared Leto in Blade Runner, he's like a CEO of a company. Yeah, he's really.
I feel like they could have switched
he's literally
those
a CEO.
roles. I feel like he was trying to be Joker.
I just had an idea, and DC can call me up and let me know. I'm not gonna give out my number here, but
they're not gonna see this.
Check it out. Instead of being like Marvel, DC should just focus on their villains.
Oh, that would be pretty dope. That'd be kind of like what Gotham is doing.
They do have a better
they have
rogues gallery.
Yeah, they do. They could focus on like villain movies and like a villain team up. You know,
like a Legion of Doom.
Yeah, like a Legion of Doom.
Well, because like I said, Gotham like it's
Here we go
more geared towards the actual villains in the show before Batman became Batman.
I think DC's just got better. I don't care about Batman before. Why would I care about Batman before Batman?
Because it's just another. It's basically build up, but a lot of good build up.
Listen,
look, you like what you like. Other people like what
this
they
is
like.
what you watch Gotham too?
Yes, I do.
I don't watch that shit.
I haven't seen it recently because I forgot to watch it, and now I can't watch it anywhere else now.
The reason I don't watch it is because
there's no Batman.
Are you saying
no?
Would you say that it's a good show or not?
I say it's a good show.
I'm not doubting that it's a good show. I've never said that. That's never been my point. My point is there is a canon for Batman, and it follows none of it. So why would I go and watch nothing?
Because you've seen
for no reason.
You've seen the same canon for the past
over and over.
No, your whole life. You've seen the same canon.
No, Batman is an ongoing thing. Batman is not ended. It's not like Batman's over. It's not like there's nothing for them to write about.
We're talking about the prequel, not the.
No, I get you.
It's because it's not directly out of the comics.
No, that has not even directly out of the comics.
State your point, man.
It's not following a canon. It's not none of those characters. They're the wrong age.
Then it's something new.
All those characters
are the wrong
age.
It's a different take.
I don't want it.
All right.
Oh, that baby, that puppy yawn.
I don't want it.
You don't want it? You don't have to have it. It's more for us.
Because it's doing just fine without you.
It's more for us. All right. So, I think that basically wraps it up.
That's it for this week, man. You know, we're Kickback Games.
Yeah. I open, but I'm not going to close because that's too long of a moniker every single time.
I've lost it. I can't find it.
Moniker's not even the right word.
Rafa knows the damn thing by heart.
He does.
Just look us up on YouTube if you need to email us.
Email, Twitter, YouTube.
No, there's a whole spiel. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna find
they'll
find the spiel for you.
It's fill time.
Oh my god.
Fill time. Wow.
All right, here we go. I got it.
Look, we're just a bunch of crazy guys.
Oh my god.
That's all we have this week. Please give us. It's just trash now that I found it.
You want me to read it?
No, I don't want to read it at all anymore. You know, we're Kickback Games. You know, follow us. Shoot us emails. KICKBACKGAMES
101 at gmail.com.
What's our Instagram on you?
Insta, KCKBCKGAMES. Just hit us up. Tell us how bad we are.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Whatever.
Let your boys know if you want us to talk about something in particular.
Or just not talk at all.
Right. Don't even leave a comment. That's how we know you watched.
There you go.
Just hit that like and subscribe. Please hit that like and subscribe.
Please.
And the bell. And the bell.
Beg
leave us on red.
Beg them one more time.
I'm not begging. That wasn't begging. That was just me asking politely.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I'm Peyton.
I'm Jay.
Monye.
B.
And we Kickback Games. We out. Ow.